Hey Devil's Rejects, what's up? I have a new DC Comics reboot review. It's Batwoman #1 by J.H. Williams III and W. Hayden Blackman. They came off the country club to do a new comic, so here it is. And before I start, I'm just letting you know that Red Knight #1, self-published by me, Justin Cristelli, and drawn by the fantastic J.C. Grande, is out now. You can check out the links at the bottom in order to order your copy of issue 1. It's $2.99 and $2 for shipping, $3 international. And issue 2 is coming out very soon. Keep up with this update or the Facebook page for updates. It's very soon, in the next week or two. But we're talking about Batwoman #1, and I've felt a little sorry for this character because she has had her series in the works for a long time. Actually, there was supposed to be the Batwoman #1 after the 52 book series came out, but then we had the new reboot with the Batman books. So she was made part of the Detective Comics, and then it was supposed to follow after that, and then of course we had this big new 52 reboot thing going on, so we had to hold off of that. So finally, and the worst one was with this one, I guess, was they couldn't really talk about it until like maybe July or something like that, July, June, when they had to make the announcement. So, you know, it made the creative staff look really bad. It's like, ooh, we're still working on it, ha ha ha. No, they were revamping it. Wow, what a killer first issue, I have to say. The villain is sort of a mythic kind of creature called the Weeping Woman, who is kidnapping children. What a beautiful opening sequence. By the way, going back and forth to these parents who had their children kidnapped by the Weeping Woman. At the same time we're seeing the action here with Batwoman, they're relaying the action to Maggie Sawyer of the Gotham PD. And wow, what a cool sequence. I love Williams' artwork. It is just so unlike anything I see in mainstream superhero comics. It is absolutely beautiful. And he goes back and forth from these crazy panels that go across and, you know, connected by interesting ways. And then, you know, boom, and we have, you know, we have standard page art as well. So it never gets boring. Well, after Sawyer's done interviewing them, she runs into Kate Kane herself, and they agree to go out on a date. And let's see, at the same time, you know, Kate's ex-girlfriend in picture form is looking over her shoulder, basically. I hope this plaque doesn't indicate that she's supposed to be dead. I don't know. I can't tell if it's one of those in memoriam plaques here, or just, hey, these people worked here kind of plaque. I don't know. It really doesn't say, so I'm a little concerned. Or, if you may want to correct me, I can't remember if she faked a death when she became the Question. I'm not too sure what the specifics on that. I don't think she did. But, okay, now she's got other shit to worry about. She's training her sidekick, her cousin, Betty Kane, who is the forgotten character, Flamebird. I love the fact that she threw her really horrible costume away. And she has sort of this, you know, in-training costume, which is sort of this gray jumpsuit, you know, with a mask. And they're kind of going about and trying to figure out what she can do. Even though she's had experience, she's been with the Titans and everything, but, you know, frankly, come on. And I forgot that J.H. Williams co-created a book called Chase, which came out in the 90s. It's one of DC's 90s books that came and went. No one seemed to care except me. I don't know. There's several books like that where, you know, they had a small audience, people loved them, but they didn't have enough, and DC didn't give them a chance. That's Chase. This series lasted, I think, 6, 7 issues. I have all 7. And it was a really cool series. It was kind of an X-Files book in the DC universe, with Agent Chase working with the DEO, investigating superhero characters and supervillains and stuff like that. And the head of the agency is a skeleton guy. I don't know. I guess it works for them. And she's about to come in. They hint that she's going to probably be maybe in the next story arc or something. Or who knows, maybe she'll be brought back in the next issue. But look at this. I mean, the art is stunning. I'd have to say, even with Justice League 1, Jim Lee's book, this is the best art I've seen so far in a reboot book. This is just absolutely brilliant work. The coloring, Wims is just on top of his game, and I don't see anybody doing work like this. I highly recommend this series. It's a good example of what the reboot book should be like, because we're thrown right in the middle of action. We're given some backstory and enough to get us interested in the current storyline, which is what's going on. That's how you do a #1. And it also does... I'm reading this, and I'm thinking to Swamp Thing #1 as well. And also maybe Static Shock #1 as well. I'm not even sure if they needed to really tweak the continuity at all. I mean, this pretty much is connected to the past events and the past Batwoman books. It really doesn't... There's really nothing I can see that's majorly changed here. To get new readers, do we really have to do all this kind of hodgepodge with the continuity? I don't know. I mean, just maybe good marketing? I don't know. But get this one. This is great. This is probably... I'm going to do a countdown of my favorite reboot books once we're all done. And this is a contender for #1, I have to say. 5 RAM chips. Go get it. Push the button, Lindsay.